Greetings, I'm Chappers.
And I'm the captain.
And we're excited today because we've got some wicked gear, haven't we?
We have. We've been doing a lot of amp demos recently, and I thought, you know what, we need to do some guitar demos. So I pulled out all some sexy new stock from the store, and we thought we'd come up and...
You have to say sexy again the way you did last time.
Sexy! New gear from the store, and we thought we'd drink some coffee provided by Maplewood Studios, one of the finest, if not the finest...
Coffee brands in the world.
I was going to say recording studio in Kent. So anyway, without any further ado...
And Lee said to me earlier, he said, Chappers, pick it up and get used to it before we start the demo, as is my normality. But I didn't need to really, because it's bloody amazing.
Yes.
This thing is just superb, and even looking at the neck gives me a little bit of Fender horn.
Well, this is basically Custom Shop, Fender Custom Shop. So this is where basically all the finest luthiers that Fender employ will work to create some sort of magical kind of guitars. It's where all the time machine guitars come from, you know, the ones that get aged to look...
Sent back in time.
Yeah, exactly, Doctor Who.
Sardonicus.
But what they do, my personal favourite stuff that comes from the Custom Shop is their Deluxe series. So this is kind of, if you imagine... You go through the American Fender range and you've got the standard and then you've got the deluxe and everything. This is kind of like the next level up from that. So it's where the custom shop builders will actually put together
Next level custom shop maneuvers.
And this this guitar first came out in a 3 single coil version, a non-flame top version last year, so in 2010. And in 2011 they did a couple of tweaks to it to just give you like a sort of a modded version, if you like. So this is basically a beautiful flame top on a light ash body. So it's got the tone of an ash body, the weight of a very lightweight guitar. So you know, if you're into your sort of lightweight Strats, these are perfect. It's got a flame maple veneer on the top just to give it a slightly sort of, you know, more boutique kind of look. Beautiful flame maple neck.
Yeah, it really is. I'm going to do a little flowing close up right now.
Awesome. And as you can see on the neck, it's got real abalone inlays. We've got the locking machine heads on the reverse. We've got the sort of the super premium twin pivot deluxe.
Yeah, this is really good. I was going to say Pablo did a stellar firework job on the setup, but this tremolo is just so nice.
Yeah.
It's like you can just you can use a little finger. It's that sensitive, and it stays in tune and everything.
And the pickups on here, again, have been upgraded. So that the black humbucker at the back is a Seymour Duncan Custom. And
so custom, they customed it
I know,
twice.
I don't know why they, exactly. It's called a Custom. And the 2 singles are actually master built ones. So these are where the Fender Custom Shop master builders. So these are the 8 absolute creme de la creme builders. They've come up with their own kind of winding and magnets and everything to create their own sound. So this is if you like, if you just want a non-beaten up looking Fender Strat and you kind of want the best one that you can get, this is pretty much the top of the line Custom Shop range that you can have.
And how much would that cost you then, Lee?
These are $18.99, so that's just under £1,900. It comes with a case, a really beautiful case, which we'll probably do a sweep over as I'm speaking now. And I guess there's 2 ways of looking at that. On the one hand, you can, you know, £1,900 is a lot of anybody's money, I accept that. But if you were to compare that to all the other kind of boutique builders in America, and there are some fairly well-known ones, I think the prices on these are reasonable value.
This plays as good as any super high-end guitar I've played. How long, I know this answer this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway, for effect. How long does it take to have a custom guitar built by Fender's top dudes?
The master builders, I said there are 8 master builders at Fender at the moment. If you want to specify that one of those builds the guitar for you at the moment, you have a 2-year waiting list.
2-year waiting list?
And there are basically other luthiers, amazing luthiers as well, but perhaps not with the length of service at Fender that the master luthiers have got, but there are about 30 or 40 other luthiers that work in the Custom Shop. The way Custom Shop works, and I was very fortunate to go there about 10 years ago, is really it's separate to the main Fender factory. It's much more what you would think a guitar workshop would be like, you know, with lots of guys and, you know, sort of hand making products. The main difference within the Custom Shop to the factory, or where the difference really starts, is they get first pick of all the timber that Fender buy, and they have their own timber purchasing guys who will go all around the world looking for timbers that are just the best tone woods that you can buy. And that's how the custom shop process starts, and then essentially each guitar is obviously made by hand to, you know, some really, really high quality standards.
2-year waiting list, or can you get some of these?
Yeah, if we look at the things like the heel, which is taking the latest heel joint from Fender design, where basically they've kind of chamfered. That was the word. I was going to say chaffered, but that's not a word.
Chaffered is more of a
it's where
something
fat
else.
people's thighs rub together.
That's right. Yeah, you can get cream for that apparently.
Can you? So this is a what do you call it?
Chamfered.
Chamfered neck joint, which makes
I got a horrible road accident story about one of these for later.
Okay, we'll do that later. And it's a C profile neck with 9.5-inch radius. So you know, real. If you've got an American standard Strats, basically that's the feel.
It's a bit of chunk, but not too much hunk.
We've set up 2 amplifiers today and an AB box. So we've got a Black Star HT60 and my personal favourite clean amp, one of my favourite clean amps in the world, Fender Hot Rod Deluxe.
That's lush, isn't it?
It is lush.
That's lush, that, see?
And we're going to be using the drive channels off of each one and the clean channels off each one as appropriate.
Yes.
So take it
actually,
away.
it's quite a nice little rig, this. If I was a guy with lots of money, which I'm not, but if I was, I'd quite like to have that for the dirt and that for the clean, and my little pedal of doom.
It's like a tremolo pedal, isn't it?
A vibratremolo.
A vibratremolo, yes. I'm going to patent that right now.
A trembrato. The Anderton's trembrato pedal. We just created it right now. Maybe we should use that in our side project. So pretty.
I forgot to mention as well, there's a few different colours of these. You can get it with a rosewood neck or, sorry, a rosewood fretboard or a maple fretboard. You can get different colours.
I'll tell you what. Fuck the rosewood fretboard. I'm going to bleep that out. That had some tasty fretboardage right there, my friend.
Some people prefer the tone and the feel of a rosewood board.
Diseased tree all the way.
So, and you can also buy this as a 3 single coil version without the flame top. So go check Anderton's website out, type in Custom Deluxe 2011, and you'll see heaps of them come up.
But when you hear this for some gain, you'll not want to bother with the single coil.
Said
I'm just saying.
Jimi Hendrix.
Because, yeah, said Jimmy. You know. And every other amazing guitar player that ever used single coils. This is really nice, is it? Do you say it's a JB?
No, I've got the JB in my guitar. That is a custom.
Custom. That's right.
Maybe it's even a custom. In fact, I was asking Seymour Duncan if they'd make me a custom version of the custom. What we could call it.
That's awesome.
What should we call it?
Call it the Triple C. That's lush. That's super, super nice.
I've always had this kind of, I've always found with custom shop guitars, there's an element of the build. You can look at this guitar and you can go, I've got a Strat, you know, and it's got locking machine heads and I've got the same pickups on it, and you know, so like, why is this 18 or 1900 pounds? And I don't know, how do you put a price on that kind of, when someone just finds that bit of wood that just happens to be,
yeah,
you know, and it just makes everything on the guitar just sound a bit better than another guitar that with a different bit of wood, you know.
Let's crunch it up, baby.
Okay.
Bit of pig squealing for you there. I got something to put in you! Nice. So lovely.
Even though we're not at super loud volume in here as well, you can kind of, it's still sustaining just enough to get the guitar to kind of, you know, start to
make
feed
it
back a little bit.
Give me a bit of wood. It sounds like Lee Anderton. That's what it does. Sounds like you, mate.
I like it.
That's awesome.
Why don't we just jam?
Jam!
I'll have the, you have one amp, I'll have the other.
Give me another guitar number. In buckets, man. For fun, which is what we have a lot of here, we decided to run both amplifiers at the same time, double teaming this guitar for you. And as Lee moves his arm in a directional general type Captain Way, stick
like an air hostess,
with the mostess. stick at Maplewood is going to blend the sound appropriately. So the Fender, both. The Black Star, both. That's a dreamy, joy, velvety, smooth guitar.
That is cool.
Bye! That sounds amazing, doesn't it?
Good sound, isn't it?
Yeah. Blackmore at the end there.
He did go black, wasn't he?